Manchester City is interested in Magny's Akliouche. PSG is also pushing hard to sign him. Ilkay Gundogan on Kevin De Bruyne. Probably no one will ever be able to replicate what he has achieved at such a level. Manchester City is making progress in contract extension talks for Nico O'Reilly. The club rejected Chelsea's offers in January. Discussions took place with Manchester City, and the club is confident they'll reach an agreement. Bayern Munich and Florian Wirtz's family are in talks. Leverkusen remains confident of extending his contract, but the player and his family are also negotiating with Bayern, who are ready to make a record-breaking transfer this summer. Wirtz's family prefers to stay in Germany before eventually moving abroad. Manchester City remains on standby to sign him. Nottingham Forest has set a £100 million price tag on one of Manchester City's targets, Morgan Gibbs-White. Official. Real Madrid has officially asked La Liga to play their match against Alaves on Saturday instead of Sunday to have more rest before the match against Arsenal. La Liga denied the request. Ferland Mendy is still in rehab after his injury. Lunin is also in recovery. Real Madrid sent scouts to watch Dortmund winger Jamie Bynoe-Gittens in action against Barcelona this week. Vinicius Jr. is set to reject interest from Saudi Arabia and sign a new long-term contract with Real Madrid. The Brazilian was unimpressed by Saudi Arabia's reluctance to offer him a short-term deal. Akliouche Reijnders from AC Milan will be the subject of a €60 million offer from Manchester City this summer. Sandro Tonali is once again under investigation after being involved in another illegal betting scandal. Italian media reports that prosecutors have now opened investigations into 12 current and former Serie A stars, including Tonali and Di Maria, as part of a new probe into illegal gambling. Burkhardt is attracting interest from Bayer Leverkusen, Bayern Munich, and several Premier League clubs. The German would cost between €35 and €40 million with no release clause. Frankfurt was very interested but found him too expensive. Despite long-term injuries to Alphonso Davies and Hiroki Ito, Bayern Munich is not actively seeking a new left-back at the moment. The market is being monitored, but the current plan is to fill the role internally, Stanisic and Guerrero, until Davies or Ito returns. Potential candidates like David Raum are not being considered at this stage due to high costs. Bradley Barcola prefers to wait until the end of the season before deciding on a contract extension with PSG. The club has been in talks for several months, but the player does not want to commit just yet. Some events this season, like the signing of Kvaratskhelia, may have caused confusion for him. Lucas Beraldo is expected to receive a contract extension offer from PSG. Jed Spence was shocked by Desire Dewey at Rennes. He's generational. He reminds me of Neymar. You get what I mean? Seriously, he's like Neymar's Reagan. When I trained with him, I was like, who is this guy? He was 17, and I thought, this guy's going to become someone. Breaking. Luka Modric and Lucas Vazquez are closer to leaving Real Madrid than staying. Luka Modric, a comeback? We can do it. If anyone can do it, it's us. I'm sure we'll make it. Federico Valverde. I'll run for Real Madrid until my legs give out. Here are Kylian Mbappe's new Nike boots, designed to his exact specifications. They are marked with, without risk, there is no victory. Jesus Vallejo will have been at Real Madrid for 10 years when his contract expires this summer. He signed in 2015, was loaned twice, and returned in 2017. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez is considering signing Akliouche Reijnders. Aston Villa is determined to keep Morgan Rogers this summer despite interest from his former club, Manchester City. Real Madrid has invited Toni Kroos to the Santiago Bernabeu for the second leg, and he might also visit his teammates to give them the energy they need, viewing tomorrow's match as crucial in the title race. Hansi Flick plans to start his strongest 11 against Leganés and rest some players against Dortmund thanks to their first leg lead. Here are the current UEFA Champions League top scorers this season. Breaking, Rafinha's contract extension is coming, but under certain conditions. His current contract expires in 2027, and the idea is to extend it for 2 more years. Rafinha wants to continue playing at a high level until the 2026 World Cup. His agents have requested a salary increase, but the club informed them that there is a salary cap that will not be exceeded. If a club offers a high salary and a transfer fee of 80 to 90 million euros, he could be allowed to leave. Journalist. You recently played your 100th game for Barcelona. What did you feel? Eric Garcia. As a player who grew up at La Masia, left, and then came back, reaching 100 games is something I'm very proud of. Pep Guardiola. I'm pleased with how we've handled recent challenges. Our main goal remains clear: qualify for the Champions League. Tomorrow, we face a team that has been in great form for 2 months. Crystal Palace is always a tough match. I have a lot of respect for their coach and their playing style. They bring real intensity and have a lot of talent. But we have to stay positive and focused to finish the season well. El Clásico de Watts. Lamine Yamal will renew his contract once he turns 18. Coleman. Comparison between Lamine Yamal and Messi? We shouldn't compare him to Leo Messi. Lamine Yamal is very good, but Messi is one of a kind. We won't see other players like him. Chelsea is one of many European clubs monitoring Benfica's Greek striker, Vangelis Pavlidis. Here's an image of the camp. New situation. News. Liverpool remains confident in contract talks with Kone and is still negotiating with the Frenchman. Arteta on the team's mood after the first leg against Real Madrid. There's incredible energy in training. Now we have to focus on Brentford. It's going to be a big test. Eric Ten Hag on Jurriën Timber. This season, I've watched many Arsenal games. Jurriën has a key role, and it doesn't surprise me. He's a warrior. He's ruthless and knows that at the highest level, it's eat or be eaten. That's how he sees things. He always fights. He's proactive. He doesn't wait for things to happen. Arsenal has earned £88 million so far in the Champions League this season. If they finish the job against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, the total will rise to £101 million. If the Gunners reach the final, they could earn over £130 million from this season's Champions League campaign alone. Watford has opened talks with Chelsea to extend Caleb Wiley's loan for another year. Internally, the club is pleased with his impact and wants it to happen, but the final decision rests with the player. Enzo Maresca. My ideal number 9 is Nico Jackson. We already have a number 9. If we could have a copy of Nico, that would be perfect. I've said it many times, and you can see it. With Nico, we're a better team. He's the one we need. Andre Santos will play the Club World Cup with Chelsea, but wants to be important and get playing time. Several top clubs are interested in him. Chelsea is leading the race to sign Joe Bellingham, 19, this summer. Manchester United, Arsenal, Tottenham, Brighton, and Crystal Palace are also interested. First Premier League start for James McAtee today. Toni Kroos loved Kylian Mbappe's game against Arsenal. I really enjoyed Mbappe and his performance against Arsenal. I loved it. Lucas Susik was booed by Real Sociedad fans before the match against Mallorca. Last week, he said in an interview, "I see Real Sociedad as a stepping stone, not the top. It's a mid-sized club. I need to play well here to move on to bigger clubs." An anonymous club from the Saudi Pro League is ready to make a €400 million package deal to sign Lamine Yamal from Barcelona. Here is today's La Liga schedule. Here are Barcelona's squad members for today's match. The technical staff expects Olmo to travel with the team to Dortmund. Depending on the match scenario, he may get some minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo is interested in buying Valencia. Exactly 8 years ago today, Kylian Mbappe scored a brace in Dortmund to qualify Monaco for the Champions League semifinals, a performance that revealed him to Europe. Valencia have been in incredible form since Carlos Corberán took charge of the club. After winning just 2 La Liga games earlier in the season, they are now on a 6-game unbeaten run and have climbed up to 12th place. Angel Di Maria has responded to rumors linking him to an illegal betting scandal. To be very clear, I have never been involved in illegal betting of any kind. Leandro Paredes also denied any involvement. Mike Maignan left the Udina hospital this morning. Total rest for the French goalkeeper until Tuesday, when his condition will be reassessed. Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim will have clear talks with Marcus Rashford this summer if the 27-year-old does not complete a permanent move to Aston Villa. Bernardo Silva could be on his way back to his boyhood club, SL Benfica. The Lisbon-based club has already started working on bringing the Manchester City star back this summer. The Citizens forward is willing to lower his salary. Subscribe for daily football news.